everybody, I'm Hope with Dick and Hope's Magical Rainbow Garden. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of seed sorting. This is not meant to be an organizational video. I'm not at all organized. But what I want to do today is go through all of my seeds, all of our seeds, and sort them into planting times. Primarily sorting them into cool season plants and warm season plants. What I want to find out is, what do I need to be planting right now to harvest next spring? So if you're not familiar with hardy annuals or cool flowers, that is what I'm going to be talking about and looking at today. I think I first really understood cool flowers after reading the book by Lisa Mason Ziegler. You'll hear so many flower farmers referring to this book. We're not selling it. She's not giving us a cut or anything. Lisa has kind of shown us again that, or taken us back to a previous time where people would actually plant certain plants, the ones that were hardy, early, like in the fall or early spring, before the freezing time is all over. So these plants could possibly go through a freeze, probably will, and that's how they're intended. So let's think about it this way. We have two types of annuals. We have warm season annuals and we have cool season flowers. If you've ever bought a 6-pack of pansies and put them outside in the fall because they look cute with your pumpkins, and then been amazed that they were still there in spring, that's kind of the idea that we're thinking about. These plants act in that way. Their cool season, or their season in which they live as an annual, as a one-year flower, is through the cool time. Other flowers like petunias, zinnias, things like that, they live their 1 year or one season in the warm time. We can plant these cool season or hardy annuals in the summer, but they won't be as established. So we want to give them all fall and winter to be growing if they're hardy enough. If not, we'll plant them in early spring. We want to give them all that much time to establish, and then they will be early bloomers. We don't have to wait for them. That's what I'm doing today. I'm sorting into warm and cool. But I'm also going to be using Lisa's book to figure out, in this group of hardy annuals, which ones do I want to plant in fall and which ones do I want to plant in spring. And I'm going to do that by looking to see what zone they're hardy in. If they are hardy in my zone, then they'll go in the fall. If they're not hardy in my zone, they'll go in the spring before the last frost. So let's get going. I have more seeds than this. But where are they? There are more seeds. Yeah, I see them over there. Let me go grab them. Okay, yeah, some more seeds. Okay, so let's get going. I think this pile in front of me is mostly sunflowers. So they're all going to go into just the regular warm season. In other words, we do not plant these in a situation where they can go through a frost. Okay, so I'm gonna put the sunflowers in one group. These green ones, as I come across them, I automatically know these are the Gardener's Workshop seeds. That means it came from Lisa's shop. So when you go to Lisa Mason Ziegler's website, you'll see that she sells seeds. One thing I like about her, because she knows that we need to know what kind of seed, planting time these need, she puts it on the back. So she'll put here a tender annual. This one, for example, says a warm season annual. And then there are some other ones that say, I think they say a cool season annual. And I've got Purple Majesty, Pennisetum. These were really good. They're millet, basically. I loved these, but they were expensive, so I planted a limited amount of them and I'm hoping to harvest seed from them. I'll try to show you a picture, but those are from Lisa's site. They are not to be planted in the cool season. I think I've got some more seeds I need to go grab. Okay, this is a good example. These say a cool season hardy annual. This one is larkspur, and it says a cool season hardy annual. That means it needs to be planted either in the fall or the spring before the last frost, so in the cold. And Love in a Mist, Nigella, it's a cool season hardy annual. Okay, but I have my first two right there. Here I have some snapdragons. These are the dollar store tree, these are the Dollar Tree snapdragons, and we planted these this year and they did really well. We have them mixed up with our other ones, like our Madame Butterfly, which I think were a lot stronger and better. But it was kind of hard to tell because they were mixed in. I probably will not do these again because I could tell some of the Madame Butterfly bronze, because that one is so particular, that I could tell how much stronger it was and how much better, that I probably will not plant these for cut flowers. I might plant them somewhere else just for looking at. These are a cool flower. I'm going to put them over here, but I'm probably not going to plant them. The cactus zinnias from Dollar Tree. Zinnias are warm season, so we're not going to be planting those with it. Okay, here's another larkspur. This one says, let's see what it says about when to plant it. Start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. So they're saying start it indoors 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost, and basically plant it out after your last frost. That is what the seed packets will say. That's why what Lisa shared with us was so important, because these should be planted the fall before, or in the spring outside 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost, or 10 weeks, or however long it's supposed to be. So that's a cool season annual, hardy annual, cool flower, all of those names. Put that over there. Another zinnia, another sunflower. Okay. Bells of Ireland, these are cool season plants. This one says, in spring after danger of heavy frost. So the instructions, I think they'd be confusing to most people that aren't familiar with hardy annuals. I've got some kale. I'm going to need to look these up. These are ornamental kale that look somewhat like roses. I'm gonna put them over here and then we'll check on them later. Poppies. Poppies are generally to be planted in the cool. So I'm gonna put them over here, although I don't know if I'm putting them in the cut flower garden. Okay, here's a whole stack of flowers from Lisa, so I'm hoping that we'll find some cool flowers in here. Okay, yeah, I ordered a lot of snapdragons from her. These are the jumbo, the Gardener's Workshop pink dragons. So these, I think that they bred these, is what that means. Cool season hardy annual goes over here with the snapdragons. These will be going out into the garden. Oh, there's not very many seeds in there. Okay, black-eyed Susans. You see those in the summer everywhere, but those are cool season hardy annuals. Put those over here. More snapdragons. These are the Gardener's Workshop white. The Gardener's Workshop yellow snapdragons. Madame Butterfly mix. We know that these are pretty. All the snapdragons are cool season. Monarda lombata. I really want this because we found some growing wild this year and it was beautiful. It's a cool season hardy annual. I can't wait for that. Foxglove, cool season. Atriplex, cool season. Pincushion flower, cool season. Green mist lace flower. Pretty sure, pretty sure it's a cool season. These are from Swallowtail Gardens. More foxglove. Hollyhocks. It says after all danger of frost. Delphinium, pretty sure. Echinacea. More poppies. Oh man, I've got so many things to sort out. Texas bluebonnets. These are definitely a cool flower. I did know about these as cool flowers a long time ago because we will see them in the fall and in the winter and in the early spring as little tiny, tiny, tiny plants. Purple basil. Basil does not like the cold. I do use basil in cut flower arrangements, but it does not like the cold. More basil. Kale, carrots. Okay, I'm gonna sort out the vegetables. Cucumbers and pumpkins. Okay, and then we have stuff that we gather when we go places that we don't know what is anymore. Lysianthus, I'm not doing that. Amaranth, pumpkin, zinnia, 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 zinnia. Oh, somebody's outside buying our last flower arrangement. I might have to stop and make an arrangement real quick to put out there. So I am going to stop and make a bouquet. Okay, so I'm going to take these out and put them on the stand, and then we will get back to seed sorting. Okay, I think that this whole little tin here is already sorted sunflowers. And it is! Yay! Organization! Okay, so these are my more research, aka gonna forget about these. Those there. Here we have a nice little collection of things that I'm going to be planting in the fall, whether indoors or outdoors. So I have Bells of Ireland, just to review, Bells of Ireland, Love in a Mist, Monarda lombarda, pincushion flower, also known as scabiosa, foxglove, black-eyed Susans, not snapdragons, delphiniums, kale, the ornamental kale, and larkspur and atriplex, and buplurum. It's got to be here somewhere. So pretty soon I need to get out there and rip out some of the stuff that's been for the summer that's kind of coming to the end of its life and start putting in some of this stuff. So you'll see a video coming pretty soon for that. So Rich and I would appreciate it if you would like this video. We'd love a comment from you, and we'd love it if you'd subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye. So we have the seeds sorted by whether they're cool or not. I need some chocolate.